Hello everybody, my name is Kenneth and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be checking out the official lyric video for Pablo's new song USAD. At the time of this recording there is no official English translations, however, saving us once again, as she did with Edsa, Sally Bally PH Sarah has created some unofficial translations for us. And so I'm really grateful to her for doing that. Obviously, I always check out like new music and stuff from Pablo and the other guys, but I'll be honest, it can sometimes feel a little disconnected when I don't know exactly what's going on or like a rough idea of what's going on. So hopefully, I'm sure it will, but hopefully the translations will help keep me in the loop of what's going on and feel a little bit more connected to the song. Pause warning, as always, I am a pauser, so if that's not for you, that's totally okay. I am autistic, I often pause to process my thoughts. If that's if you don't gel with that, that's absolutely fine, but this is your pause warning. Yeah, we're just gonna dive right in. In fact, I had to put the subtitles all the way up, and and as I did it, I was like, I'm getting old. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Oh, I love that jazzy piano. Move forward or make progress, usually slowly. Okay. With that choral element. Hang on. Sorry. Hang on a minute. I was gonna say, yeah, these are gonna be... Wait, we do have translations now? I'm very confused. Okay, I literally went to the normal page before this, and it came up with Filipino auto translate. You know what? We're just gonna go with Sarah's. We're gonna do, because she's put a lot of work into these translations. So we're gonna do the video with her translations. Okay? I don't care. She put a lot of work into this. Okay. Let's go back. I'm so sorry, guys. Ooh. So if this is as a song, if this is about moving forward, it's interesting that we start off almost with a tableau kind of sequence here. Everything seems kind of frozen in time. His mouth's agape. Well, time's moving on, but like it's almost like he's frozen. So like his mouth's agape. Things are happening and passing him by. But he's kind of stuck in the same place. It's really interesting, because obviously hearing this and obviously having heard Pablo's other music that he's made for his solo stuff, it's very interesting that he still has moments like this where he's still kind of feeling stuck in himself, feeling like he maybe isn't in the right place and things like that. It's very interesting. Also, I have seen some kind of like behind the scenes of this, because again, Sarah was actually where this was taking place. I'm not sure where it was taking place, but she was actually there, which is really cool, and got to see Pablo live. So cool, so cool. I really like how it sounds so far. I think he's doing the kind of the jazzy blues-esque kind of styling of the piano accompaniment. Definitely makes sense. The genre is known for like being used for expressing that kind of struggle or difficulty in someone's life. So I like that. Oh, electronic now. I'm trying to pause. Don't I need to reverse something? Reference Filipino superstition, turn clothing inside out to confuse spirits. Disorienting. Oh, that's really clever. See, we wouldn't have got this with with the normal translations. I would have appreciated the normal translations, but we wouldn't have got this like extra information. So you know, as I said, we're sticking with Sarah. That's really interesting though. So like I guess here he's talking kind of about fate, supernatural kind of forces, I guess, on his life. So if he reverses his clothes, if he confuses them in that kind of way of the Filipino superstition, maybe his fortunes, his luck will change because they won't be able to follow him or something. Maybe. I also have to go back because my arrow keys don't work here. That's really interesting. Oh, I love that. Sorry, I'm gonna go back. I love that note there, and then into the fade out of the accompaniment. I really like that. It really gave his voice weight there. It's very interesting. He says like, I don't want to blame myself, and so yeah, there's a transference of his kind of decision making there to this higher power, to these higher powers, which is interesting. It's not a theme that we've hang on a minute, words. It's a theme we have seen before in Pablo's music. It's interesting. There still is that feeling running through this. What was the lyric I was going to come back to? There's a lyric. It's really hard with this. Here, I'm in no rush. There's this when you think about like the lyrics in the beginning, it's very interesting. You can see if it's not what I was saying earlier, you can see that like kind of relaxed vibe to Pablo here. You know, he wants things to change. He doesn't want to blame himself, but he isn't. He isn't trying to be forceful. He's trying to go with the flow to an extent. It feels like. He also says I will be accepted. I'm not really sure what that means. If anyone has any insight onto that, please let me know. I'm really liking this though. Oh, okay. So sorry, it was following on. Even though I know it will be difficult, I'll still be accepted. Okay, so it's almost like he's saying it'll all work out. Sorry. This is why I paused, because it took me a little minute there. That little as well. I really like that. I'm so if you guys know me, you guys know that I'm not overly a fan of like repetition in songs. Like there's lots of songs nowadays that have like repetitive sections in them, or they're based around a repetitive word or something like that. I really like it here, mainly because it makes so much sense thematically. Yes, it's like it sounds really nice as an earworm, but the lyrical content moving forward, though not immediately tomorrow, it fits so perfectly thematically with that. Like, yeah, we're moving forward, but you know, we're staying right here for now. You know, everything's gonna pass us by, and not in a negative way necessarily, but like we're gonna let everything pass, everything move on. It's almost like when, like if you're going on holiday or something, and like it's holiday season, so everyone's moving around, so you decide to wait for everyone to go first, and then you go first, and then you go after, kind of to maybe appreciate things more, or take your time, or you know, not have to worry about the stress of being in. It feels like a similar kind of thing, like just taking that that journey at your own pace, rather than being like, oh my god, everyone's there, we've got to go together. Yeah, very interesting. I do like it though. Sorry, that was. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's hard to. I can't go back. Why can't I go back? Oh my god. Give me my. Give me. Why can't I move the. I can't move the thing. Oh, this is okay. Noted. This video player doesn't like seeking. That was really, I think, maybe comical little line there about 7 to 7. If there's another 7, it'll be something. I'm so sorry. I can't. It won't let me go back. Like the earliest it'll let me go back is all the way back here. But I think that was like maybe a comical thing, like 777. I don't know if there's a Filipino reference there of anything to do with sevens. I do apologize. But yeah, there is also kind of that sad thing of like the repetition of going and you know, going to work, clocking in, coming home, going to work, clocking in. That's only made sadder by the fact that you could be like, okay, yeah, it could be 7 days. You could be doing it every single day. I don't know if that's necessarily an intended reading of that lyric, but there definitely feels to be that. Yeah, I want to see if my button will. No, okay, my button's not going to work. I do wish that I could move. If anyone knows how to move captions on this, that would be really. Is it seriously because of like how big I made it? Nope. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. We'll just start from here. That was a nice growl. That was a nice growl. So it seems here, actually, never mind. It's not necessarily negative as I thought earlier. It's almost like we go through those kind of monotonous, tedious things to come home and have the fish with the. I'm assuming it's like a beer or something. It might not be. I'm so sorry if it's not, but that's what I'm kind of thinking maybe, or something like that. But yeah, it sounds like there's that balance there. Yes, there's the monotony, but then there's something good to come home to. I think what I really like as well as this is a pre-chorus is not only you've got the rising chord progression almost like he's ascending, almost giving you the musical indication of like be inspired, be empowered by this. But also the way that drum beat comes in and moves up with that, and then again before the accompaniment drops out, and it's just Pablo's vocals. Bridging the two sections of the pre-chorus and the chorus, even that, that drum beat gives its intensity, and then it builds up to a peak, and then fits the rhythm just fits perfectly for when it cuts out. But also again, all through that time, you're feeling there is some kind of inspiration there. There's some kind of empowerment there. I really really like this. This is really really good. Ooh. I'm going back. That riff, like it's ironic that riff is in this section because that was so like that vocal phrase was such a movement in itself, completely contrasting everything else that's going on in like this section. It almost feels like there's that little, I'm going to say the character of Pablo here, the character of Pablo, there's almost that little bit of pushback there, against like, because obviously like throughout the song, like we've got this idea that the spirits are kind of, or something supernatural or a higher power is guiding Pablo where to go, but the character of Pablo does still have agency, and so it's almost like when you've got stuff to do, but you do something else instead, if that makes sense, but in musical form. Does anyone else get that kind of idea? Like you've got like dishes to do, or the vacuuming to do, but instead like I'm gonna watch series blah blah blah, series blah blah blah. You know what I mean? So and then later on you're kind of like, oh crud, I should have done that. That's what it makes me think of. I don't know if that's any like if that is anything. But that's just what it felt like with the contrast there with his vocal run versus the lyrical and the thematic nature of the song. The drum feels heavier now. Oh, I'm going back because I want to hear that again. I love that. So it is literally just saying like, this isn't where I'm supposed to be right now, but it's where I'm going eventually. That kind of blind faith, that blind trust, depending on like who you talk to, might like, some people might like belittle it, but then he kind of goes, it's me, right? Like, have faith in me. If you don't have, it's almost like saying, if you don't have faith in these higher powers, if you don't have faith in destiny, that's okay, but have faith in me. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I really like that. I think I said I was going to go back, and then I didn't go back. We're going to blame the player. I'm blaming everything on the fact that I can't click everything because of these captions. But no, I really want to hear this part again. But that high note as well in that last part. Amazing. I feel like this is the kind of song that could simultaneously be played at like a big stadium with like everyone having their phones out, or like some kind of light stick or something, but at the same time it also could be a really intimate, like almost like campfire song that you could like or like a lounge song, where it's just like a small group of people and Pablo and the band, kind of like how it was in this performance. Because again, I have seen from Sarah's video how it was, and it started raining.
agad kinabukasan. Umuusad o di man agad kinabukasan yan. Umuusad di man
I
agad.
wanted to pause. I wanted to pause. But that, yeah. That's so good. Oh my god. It's almost like with this, I'm assuming last chorus. I don't know if it's going to be last chorus, but I'm assuming because we're getting close to the end. But if it is last chorus, I am. He's really, if it is last chorus, he is really like almost like bringing us to church with this last chorus, from like the runs to just everything else. It just feels like, yeah, like a real, like, it's certainly like a communal kind of setting, if not like a church kind of thing.
Umuusad di man agad kinabukasan. Umuusad di man agad kinabukasan.
That was really cool. I really liked how that high note though went into a little bit of a growl at the end there. Oh, sorry, it was a bit.
Umuusad di man agad
Yeah. I can't do this. I can't growl, so that's why you're getting the sound at the end. But that was really cool. I really, really like this. First and foremost, thank you, Sarah, for your translations. I really appreciate it. I will learn how to use this platform so that I can move these things out of the way. But hopefully you guys found it funny, me having tech blunders with that. I really, really like it. I'll be honest, when obviously I paused it and I was like, oh, this might be the last chorus kind of thing. When I said that, I noticed the time code and I was like, there's no way this has been this amount of time. Because it didn't feel like any time, which I guess thematically it works, but it didn't feel like we'd been listening to the song for like 3 minutes, let alone coming up to 4:13. I really, really like it. I love the message. In the beginning, I was a little bit slow on that uptake. My apologies. But no, I like the message, taking things at your own pace, following your own destiny rather than something else, something someone else has set out for you, or trying to rush something that's not ready, or that you feel is not ready, depending on how you look at that. Yeah, I really, really liked it. I need to go and rewatch Sarah's video after this, because obviously she was there for the filming of this. I did watch it, but I didn't. I tried. Obviously, I didn't understand what was going on lyrically, because obviously I didn't have to. We don't have captions in real life, and no, the AI ones don't count. But I want to go and rewatch that. Because it's nice seeing it like this, and obviously, Sarah and I, obviously, you guys were watching this conversation. No, we were talking on Twitter about the fact that they were filming this for something, but I think I want to see it from Sarah's perspective again, just because I don't know, just seeing her seeing how she filmed it in the moment. I don't know. This is something. That's kind of what I was saying earlier about that intimacy and of it. Yeah. But no, I really, really, really like this. And yeah, I'm looking forward to what is next. What I don't know if this is going to be like part of an EP, an album, if it's just standalone. But I'm excited to see. Yeah, I love at the end as well that you can see the rain. Like that's one thing I will say about like the video. For all it's got like the filter on it and like the little like scratch like a almost like a photograph. It's almost like a sorry tangent because I just had this thought. It's almost like the way that the filter is. It's almost designed to be watched later, like in a few years, like almost like a time capsule, because it's given this like old like scratched kind of photo look, which is really really creative. Because I was gonna say earlier, like I was thinking like with the way the song was, I was like didn't really get that intimate vibe, even though that's kind of how the song feels to me. I kind of said that earlier, but no, now thinking about it, that makes a lot more sense for why it's filmed like that and like edited like that. But yeah, yeah. Thank you again to Sarah Sally Belly for doing the captions. Again, like I said, I went to the video before this and it didn't say, it literally said like Filipino auto generated to auto translate. So I was like, okay, because I was deciding like which one to pick for the video. And so, yeah. But no, thank you very much for your hard work with this. I really appreciate it. I need to retweet it. I keep forgetting, but I am going to retweet it after I've finished here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If I missed anything or if there's anything that you guys want to add, feel free to talk to me in the comments about this. I really, really liked it though. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone. Bye.